Some engines don't just fail, they self-destruct. In this video, I'm breaking down 11 of the worst engines you can still find in modern cars. Engines with blown turbos, stretched timing chains, oil-starved internals, and repair bills that will wreck your wallet. We're talking real-world failures, not just spec sheet nonsense. And the one at the top, it's a German engine that literally cooks itself alive. Starting at number 11, we've got the BMW N20. The N20 2.0-litre turbo sounds great on the spec sheet. Lightweight, direct injected, turbocharged, and pushing 240 horsepower. But it's one of the riskiest engines BMW's put in a car in the last 15 years. You'll find it in the 2012 to 2016 328i, 528i, X1, X3, and Z4. And across the board, it's plagued by one massive failure point, the timing chain. It stretches, the plastic guides break, and when that happens, your engine's toast. Total failure, sometimes under 70,000 miles. But it doesn't stop there. The N20 also suffers from oil leaks, failing Vanos solenoids, turbo wastegate rattle, and high-pressure fuel pump issues. Repairs? A timing chain job alone can run over $3,000. If you're looking for a used BMW with this engine, walk away, unless you like rebuilding engines on a schedule. At number 10, we've got the Jeep 2.0-litre turbo. This engine sounds great on paper, 270 horsepower, solid torque, and better MPG than their old V6. But in real life, it's a headache. You'll find it in the Jeep Wrangler JL, Grand Cherokee, and Cherokee, as well as the Alfa Romeo Stelvio under Stellantis. Owners report stalling, hesitation, jerky acceleration, and random check engine lights, sometimes before 30,000 miles. The turbo setup is overly complex, and early software bugs made drivability a nightmare. And if it fails outside warranty, get ready for a repair bill that feels like a car payment. At number 9, we've got Mini Cooper 1.6-litre turbo, N14 and N18. This engine turned the Mini Cooper S into a fun little rocket and an expensive maintenance trap. The 1.6-litre turbocharged N14 and N18 engines used in the 2007 to 2016 Mini Cooper S, Clubman S, Countryman S, and even some Peugeot and Citroën models overseas are known for constant problems. Timing chain rattle, turbo failure, valve coking from direct injection, and oil leaks everywhere. It drives like a go-kart until it eats a timing chain or dumps oil on your driveway. Repairs aren't cheap, and the problems start early. Great to drive, awful to own. Number 8, GM 1.4-litre turbo. This engine is used in the Chevy Cruze, Sonic, and Trax. Looked good on paper, small displacement, boosted power, decent fuel economy, but in reality, it's one of the most failure-prone small engines GM ever made. The problems hit early and often. Turbochargers fail, the PCV system fails, valve cover leaks are common, timing chain stretch can destroy the top end of the motor, and it's not a matter of hitting 150,000 miles. It starts breaking down before 100k, sometimes way earlier. It's the kind of engine that keeps mechanics employed. If you're shopping for a cheap used Cruze or Trax, this is the trap. It will cost more in repairs than the car's worth. Number 7, Hyundai/Kia 2.0-litre Theta II GDI. This engine didn't just fail, it made headlines. The 2.0-litre Theta, used in popular models like the Hyundai Sonata, Santa Fe, Tucson, Kia Optima, and Sportage, has a long track record of catastrophic failure. The core issue? Metal shavings left behind during manufacturing clog oil passages. That leads to oil starvation, rod bearing failure, and full engine seizure, sometimes under 60,000 miles. Owners reported knocking, smoke, sudden power loss, and in many cases, total shutdown while driving. Hyundai and Kia launched several recalls, extended warranties, and even installed software to detect early failure, but none of that changed the engine's weak design. If you're looking at a Hyundai or Kia from 2011 to 2021 with this engine, think twice. It's not a matter of if it fails, it's when. At number 6, we have the Cadillac Northstar V8. Sounds premium, performs like trash. Catastrophic head gasket failure. The torque-to-yield bolts stretch under thermal load, letting coolant pour into places it should never be. Repairs range from $1,000 to $3,000, and that's just the beginning. You also get classic Cadillac oil leaks, rear main seal, $1,500. Valve cover gaskets, another few hundred. Oh, and it burns oil like a two-stroke. A quart every 500 miles isn't rare. And sure, post-2005 versions were a bit better, but the damage to the Northstar's reputation? Permanent. Next up, the BMW N47 2.0-litre diesel, a European efficiency lie wrapped in Bavarian marketing. The timing chain is rear-mounted, which means full engine removal just to inspect it. When it fails, total engine destruction. The first sign is a faint rattle, ignore it, and you're looking at $2,000 to $3,000 just to get back on the road. Add turbo failures, EGR issues, and oil leaks, and you're spending $5,000 on a car that's barely worth that much. BMW eventually fixed some issues in newer models, but pre-2011, avoid it like the plague. At number 4, we have the Mazda RX8's 1.3-litre rotary engine. A brilliant piece of engineering that just couldn't survive real-world use. It pumped out 250 horsepower from just 1.3 litres, but reliability was a joke. This engine is a mechanic's worst dream. Apex seals wear out way too soon, killing compression and making hot starts nearly impossible. Repairs can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $8,500. It burns oil like crazy. 1 quart every 1,000 miles is normal. Bearings wear fast, spark plugs need changing every 10,000 miles, and almost every owner needs a full rebuild before 100,000. RX8s are cheap to buy and brutally expensive to keep alive. Don't fall for the price tag. And at number 3, we got the Jaguar Land Rover 2.0-litre Ingenium diesel. British luxury meets engineering failure. This engine powers everything from Evokes to F-Paces and fails across the board. The issue? Timing chain failure, again. Cold start rattles meant disaster was already on the way. Once it failed, it wrecked valves and pistons. You're looking at $20,000 plus to rebuild. Add turbocharger failures, diluted oil from DPF regen cycles, and melted pistons from injector faults, and this engine was a nightmare, especially with JLR's ridiculous 21,000-mile service intervals. Even well-maintained engines often didn't make it to 100k. Wanna know why that used Range Rover's so cheap? Now you know. Coming in at number 2, Chrysler 2.7-litre V6. This engine is what happens when bad design meets even worse execution. The oil passages are too narrow, leading to sludge buildup. That causes oil starvation, bearing failure, and complete engine seizure. Zero warning, just boom. The water pump lives behind the timing chain. When it leaks, coolant mixes with oil. That repair? $1,800 easy. The timing chain tensioner is garbage. You get chain slippage, misfires, and valve damage. Mechanics don't care how clean the car is. They'll tell you straight, don't touch a 2.7. And topping the list, BMW's N63 twin-turbo V8, a 400 horsepower luxury engine that eats itself alive. The hot V layout crams turbos between the cylinder banks, generating insane heat. Valve stem seals fail constantly. You get white smoke, rough idle, and oil loss. The fix? Engine removal. Expect a $6,000 repair bill. Timing chains fail. Injectors die early. Carbon buildup from direct injection means walnut blasting every 60,000 miles. BMW tried to do damage control with a customer care package, but the problems didn't disappear. Owners report 5,000 plus in annual repairs. This engine isn't a red flag, it's a red siren. And if you're tired of junk motors and want real performance without the breakdowns, check out my video on 8 reliable and fast cars you can actually trust. It's linked right here. Don't miss it.